So another way we could make metals better in 3D printing and manufacturing generating is we could look at blasting different types of air or liquids against it. One thing is adding carbon to a metal can make it a lot more hard and rigid. It can also add self-lubricating properties, but it makes it more brittle so it cracks more easily. So sometimes people just do it on the surface, and a simple way of doing that is you take a welding thing and you make it have more fluids, which has hydrocarbons, stuff with a lot of carbons, and it heats up and goes a loop in the surface of the metal. So the underside is still flexible and stronger in that way, and less likely to crack. It's just the surface has that hardness that's where it's exposed and protects it inside like a hard outer cell. The inside is less likely to crack. And you can fill in the little cracks if they form. So you have, and also the outside is more rigid, making the whole thing more rigid. That one, so you can imagine that on the 3D printing things, you could specifically blast air filled with hot gases there for that. Another thing is you can do it with nitrogen when they put out more ammonia and stuff. Again, similar idea. Nitrogen can make stuff more hard, but in a slightly different way. It depends on the metal, and you can combine it. Combining nitrogen and carbon, though, is kind of dangerous because ammonia is slightly toxic, but ammonia plus carbon can make very toxic chemicals within the air, not in the metal, but within the air where it's released. So you have to be very careful with that. Conversely, you could blast it while you're putting it down with an inert thing like argon or something to really protect it from oxidation, or you could blast it with oxygen and make metal oxides, which you might be like, why would you want to do that? But making metal oxides, because they're already oxidized, are unlikely to oxidize more, so you might protect the underlayers. And ceramics, and that can make a ceramic. Ceramics are some of the most temperature-resistant materials out there by thousands of degrees Celsius. So you can make some, might be good for like rockets or something like that. Or you could reduce parts of it by blasting out hydrogen fluid or something else. Then you could also use this to control temperature, how fast stuff cools down and how it cools down for more things. Or you can make it blast it while it's cooling down to shape it more, such as making it puddles or in different ways, or smoothing it or roughing it up. Now, not only can you do it with gases, like I said, you could do it with liquids and add even more complex things like boron to it, which boron can really change the properties of metals in a variety of ways with this a little bit, and much more. And by working together, sometimes you can get rid of the drawbacks of one material. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but with your help, I think I can do it. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, comments, or suggestions, please leave in the comment section below. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.